Hello, good people of Earth. Thank you very much for clicking this video. You are indeed a wonderful soul. Very much welcome here, where we are all about spreading love, peace, and showing the importance of unity and forgiveness among humans. We do this by reacting together through different types of videos. Crazy, woke, creepy, name it all, with the intentions of spreading love across the whole world. Straight out of Africa with good vibes, lots of good vibes. Tell us where you're watching from, hit the like button, and let's dive in. Good vibes, man. This strange creature accidentally came from a parallel universe. Oh, do you think so? Please, good people of Earth, leave some comment on this. Do you think this is from some parallel universe, or this is some footage that was made by someone? Oh, what do you think? Anyway, thanks for clicking, man. You are loved and respected. You see, there was some good vibes bad from some place here that had just come to chill. And it looks like there is some large, small, what is that that is moving in the water with leaves? Oh my god, what is that? Looks like something that want to eat, or what do you think it want to do to this bird? Oh my god, that's some crazy stuff, man. Oh, what is that thing that is pretending there to be some leaves, covered in leaves? Or is some human? You see, humans are very busy sometimes, and they do creepy stuff, and you wonder, these good vibes humans sometimes they go wrong, but it's just good vibes, man. Here we are all about love and interesting stuff, all that. Hit the like button, watch till the end. More interesting stuff coming your way. And then there is some video there waiting for you. I don't know what minute exactly, but it's some hot video. Watch carefully, you might come across it, man. You see? What's happening here? Oh my god. Is this some human? What's up with this guy? Does he want to scare the bird? Oh my god. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, you see, some guys are just amazing. Like this guy here is probably someone's father, but he has decided to draw behind someone's car using the dirt. And it's just magnificent art. This is incredible. Well, this is his car. Oh, well, this is an artist, man. This dad can draw stuff, man. This is incredible. Hey, but much love to all parents out there watching. Big up to yourself. You are loved and respected. You see? Thank you very much for bringing kids to this world. Will the universe reward you incredibly? And if there is anything tough you are going through, may God help you, you see? So that good stuff may come across your way and solve those issues. Wow. You see, this good vibes father decided to use the dirt to make good use of the dirt. Oh, this is incredible. This can also teach us a lesson in the life. Oh, and even those stuff that we look or despise, they look like they are not of help to us, they can be used in different ways and help us. You see? Because like this guy, that's nice.
Okay, we're going up, up, up. Just hang on to Delcy, don't fall yet, or don't do nothing. Okay, we're almost to the ceiling. You'll feel us, let's just tap it lightly. Okay, I'm gonna let you down a little bit. Okay, look up, Delcy. Okay, just jump off. Don't, just go ahead, you're not
Jump,
go.
just jump.
The realest quote I ever heard was, "If you avoid the conflict to keep the peace, you start a war inside yourself." And I know some of you needed to hear this today.
Going to be a video of an actual interview of an actual extraterrestrial being.
You know this?
Yes. You know, so I mean, I know that exists, and that's part of the crown jewels that they're not going to want to reveal.
But is that's on the table to come out?
Well, what I'm saying is that I talked to the person who was there, and that they've got this on film. And so that if you're really going to get down, when you say we get to the nut of the whole thing, that's the kind of thing that once it's shown to the American public, there's, Katie bar the door. There's nothing that can be denied anymore. And up until now, even though you have David Grush, who's the person from the National Reconnaissance Office assigned to the UFO task force inside the Office of Naval Intelligence, comes forward under oath and testifies to a House committee, all on video, and it only sinks into with about 2 to 3 or 4% of the people in the country because they're off doing something else. So the question is, how specific does it have to get? How graphic does the information have to be? You always hear about, why don't they land on the White House lawn? Or why don't they land in Central Park? Like Keanu Reeves did. Why don't they do that? But the bottom line is that what we're trying to do is provide a deeper and deeper revelation of the information, so that more and more people can have the aha moment. They'll say, "Okay, good. Now I know it's true."
Why you should always pop grass bubbles. Money!
Well guys, this information is most likely not going to help you whatsoever, but at least you'll know it. This is a TikTok video that I got tagged in where these people have discovered something known as a grass bubble on their lawn. This kid then takes a sharp object and plunges it directly into the center of this grass bubble, and then they proceed to step on it, trying to deflate this bubble. Grass bubbles are relatively common, and the reason that they form is because water ends up getting trapped below the top layer of the grass. Grass is also very dense and thick, which is why it prevents water from escaping and keeps it trapped in. Now there are 2 reasons a grass bubble might form. Number 1 is excessive rainfall. This one is probably the most ideal situation. Number 2 are pipes bursting below your lawn. This is not something you want to deal with because it's pretty expensive to fix. Here's the deal. These people right here are doing the right thing. If a grass bubble pops up on your lawn, you're going to want to get rid of it because overwatering can actually drown grass and kill it. The only other thing these people need to do is make sure that all of the water is off the lawn, otherwise it's going to get reabsorbed and could potentially drown it or make another grass bubble.
I didn't know grass could do that. Oh.
Guys, I did it. I won the Euro last night. My numbers came in. I wasn't going to come on TikTok because I was like, I don't care. I'm creating content and God. All morning I'm just like, fuck. I never thought I could win the lottery, but I did it. My heart is racing. So this morning I woke up and there was an email and it said you won the lottery, and I have won the lottery before, but it was like £4 and £2 and £3, and I thought, oh, this is going to be the same, this is going to be like under £5 or something, but oh God, I'm shaking. And I opened my online app, and it says you won, and there was millions, guys, millions. So I haven't actually told anyone yet because I don't know. I haven't called anyone yet. There's a number I have to call. I have to call someone. There's a number I had to call, and I talked to this guy called Andy, and we confirmed the number, and he said because it's such a huge amount, he has to see me in person. So we were looking through my calendar and see when he can come around. So he's going to come on Wednesday. Today's Monday. And he's going to confirm my identity. but it's because it's online. It's like, you know, it's the numbers is there. Oh God. Anyway, I just wanted to share because I can't believe it. I can't believe I won millions.
Oh, that's incredible. What would you do if you won that, man?
Y'all, the way the devil does not want me to get this message out, I've been trying to record it like 4 different times. I'm here to tell you that when you are about to step into your new, into your better, into your greatness, into the life that God has for you, the devil will pop back up in your life. It will come in people and places and things and texts. You'll see people from your past and they will try and remind you that it's the devil trying to keep you where you were. If anything, take it as a confirmation that you were almost there. Do not look backwards. Keep your eyes on God and keep moving forward. I don't know who I'm speaking to, but I know God just spoke to me. And the devil does not want me to tell you, but you are almost there. You are almost there. You are stepping in. You have your foot in the door. You're not almost there. Your foot's in the door. You're already there. You're already there. Don't give up. Do not look backwards. Do not let your past circumstances, your past life, your past experiences, do not look back, because that's over. It's over. You are in your new. You are already in the door. You don't gotta pray for that door to be open anymore because you're already walking through it. Oh my God, the way God just spoke to me, y'all. I don't know who needs to hear it, but I know I did. And you're already there, babe. You're already there. The devil can't do anything about it. He can't, because God already did it for you.
Oh, much love to you, man. Good vibes. What's up? This guy is destroying some bulb. What? How would you do that? Let's see. This must be interesting. Oh my God. Use some pipe there and What do you think this guy is going to do? Oh my God. Make some satellite or something like that. Please share your thoughts. These humans are proven themselves to be extremely creative. You see, they can do incredible stuff. We might find out in the end that this guy might be making satellite or something that can go to space. Please stick around. You see, and hit the like button, kindly. You are loved, man. Share love out there. Hit the super thanks. All those. You see, man. Oh, that was some shower. That's incredible, man. See, you must are creative. Did you think it would turn up like that? I see. Oh my God. What? And some animals in the Antarctica. Well, look at this place. The place that's some place there. There's some animals that look crazy. What? And oh my God, this is insane. What do you think this might be, my God, man? Whoa. What do you mean this is real? Please, guys watching, leave some comment of whether you think this is real or this is some footage that was maybe meant to scare people. What do you think? Please share your thoughts, man. You see? Oh my God. This is definitely creepy. Oh, well. Oh my God. Please guys, from wherever you are watching from, spread love. Be kindness. Be kind to your neighbor. You see? Love your neighbor as you love yourself. Good vibes. And some cat here trying to imitate that statue. That's nice. Good vibes.
For the male audience.
больше закрутилась. Ну что ты? Не бойся. Не бойся, мы тебя сейчас спасем. Мы тебя сейчас спасем. Мы тебя спасем. Малышка, не бойся. Не бойся. А мне что надо сделать?
Ножку как? Где там вот отрезать? И лапа, да?
Лапа и шея.
Сейчас.
Не бойся, маленькая. Не бойся. Бедная красавица попалась. В тряпку замоталась.
Ты чё?
Как ты так попала-то, а? Лисичка, сестричка, красавица такая. А? Надо ей как-то помочь. У тебя нету, что ли, ножа-то с собой? Ну вот. Бедненькая. Спасаем лису. Так она закрутила ногу, что вообще не подвесить даже нисколько. И эта ткань такая, она не режется даже ножом. Успокоилась маленько. Бедненько. Берется что-нибудь маленько?
Хрену, я боюсь ее повредить-то.
Вон она там лежит, бедняжка.
Она вообще, это вон там все.
До кости.
Вот так бы кто подержал. Вот. Я бы тут перерезал. Давай.
Держать голову?
Иди вот я тебе дам.
Ногу освободили, не знаю, сейчас.
Открываем.
Открываем, не знаю, что. Куда?
Иди.
А шея-то?
Ничего не все там, что ли? Все,
Oh man, those are some good vibes people.
When this man noticed that a police car had followed him home, he wasn't sure what it was about and wondered if maybe he had done something wrong. But it turned out the police officer was just admiring the man's mini Japanese truck and wanted to find out where he could get one for himself.
Oh, that could have been some shocking experience.
This is a very simple exercise to improve your handwriting or calligraphy. Just make circles like this. For the beginning, you can just make it in this way, going into a clockwise direction.
Oh, that's interesting.
You will never be able to wake up if you don't understand how you got put to sleep. That's why when people get knowledge, the first thing they say is, wake up.
Once upon a time, in a faraway land, a young prince lived in a shining castle. Although he had everything his heart desired, the prince was spoiled, selfish, and unkind. But then, one winter's night, an old beggar woman came to the castle and offered him a single rose in return for shelter from the bitter cold. Repulsed by her haggard appearance, the prince sneered at the gift and turned the old woman away. But she warned him not to be deceived by appearances, for beauty is found within. And when he dismissed her again, the old woman's ugliness melted away to reveal a beautiful enchantress. The prince tried to apologize, but it was too late, for she had seen that there was no love in his...
They are trying to tell you we all come from a royal bloodline of kings and queens, but we lost our way when we fell in love with the material world. And Disney found a clever way to put us under hypnosis so we don't understand what's taking place. The leading character of this cartoon is called Belle. Belle represents a certain kind of frequency. You notice soon as Belle walked into the store, the bell rung over her head. The goddess is now asleep. She is stuck reading a fairy tale book to try to overstand creation. But she forgot she is the one that actually created creation. Remember, we are the kings and queens of this reality. But we lost our way and they turned us into a beast in the Matrix. The beast was given a red rose inside of this jar. That red rose represents our heart that's locked in the Matrix. He was also given a mirror because we can only see the real world within, not without. After the end of the movie, the beast is actually unalive and he come back to life. That represents rebirth or connecting back to your spiritual self. These movies are trying to tell us that we are at the bottom of the universe, the material world, the lowest realm in the universe. Check out the link in my bio for more info.
Please love people. Unconditional love,
The reason you don't see this alien interview very often is because they take it down quite often. With that being said, this is part 2 of the biologics of this interview with Errol and Matilda McElroy.
How this animation happens. Complete ignorance, denial, or unawareness of the spirit as the source of life force required to animate inanimate objects or cellular tissue is the sole cause of failures in Western medicine. In addition, evolution does not occur accidentally. It requires a great deal of technology which must be manipulated under the careful supervision of ISBs. Very simple examples are seen in the modification of farm animals or in the breeding of dogs. However, the notion that human biological organisms evolved naturally from earlier ape-like forms is incorrect. No physical evidence will ever be uncovered to substantiate the notion that modern humanoid bodies evolved on this planet. The reason is simple. The idea that human bodies evolved spontaneously from the primordial ooze of chemical interactivity in the dim mists of time is nothing more than a hypnotic lie instilled by the amnesia operation to prevent your recollection of the true origins of mankind. Factually, humanoid bodies have existed in various forms throughout the universe for trillions of years. This was compounded by the fact that the Vedic hymns were brought to Earth 8,200 years ago by the Domain Expeditionary Force. While they were based in the Himalaya mountains, the verses were taught to some of the local humans who memorized them. However, I should note that this was not an authorized activity for the crew of the Domain installation, although I am sure it seemed like an innocent diversion for them at the time. The verses were passed along verbally from one generation to the next for thousands of years in the foothills, and eventually spread throughout India. No one in the domain credits any of the material in the Vedic hymns as factual material, any more than you would use Grimm's fairy tales as a guide for rearing children. However, on a planet where all of the ISBs have had their memory erased, one can understand how these tales and fantasies could be taken seriously. Unfortunately, the humans who learned the Vedic verses passed them along to others, saying that they came from the gods. Eventually, the content of the verses were adopted verbatim as truth. The euphemistic and metaphorical content of the Veda were accepted and practiced as dogmatic fact. The philosophy of the verses were ignored, and the verses became the genesis of nearly every religious practice on the planet, especially Hinduism. As an officer, pilot, and engineer of the domain, I must always assume a very pragmatic point of view. I could not be effective or accomplish my missions if I were to use philosophical dogma or rhetoric as my operations manual. Therefore, our discussion of history is based on actual events that occurred long before any ISBs arrived on Earth, and long before the Old Empire came into power. I can relate part of this history from personal experience. Many billions of years ago, I was a member of a very large biological laboratory in a galaxy far from this one. It was called the Arcadia Regeneration Company. I was a biological engineer working with a large staff of technicians. It was our business to manufacture and supply new life forms to uninhabited planets. There were millions of star systems with millions of inhabitable planets in the region at that time. There were many other biological laboratory companies at that time also, each of them specializing in producing different kinds of life forms, depending on the class of the planet being populated. Over a long span of time, these laboratories developed a vast catalog of species throughout the galaxies. The majority of basic genetic material is common to all species of life. Therefore, most of their work was concerned with manipulating alterations of the basic genetic pattern to produce variations of life forms that would be suitable inhabitants for various planetary classes. The Arcadia Regeneration Company specialized in mammals for forested areas and birds for tropical regions. Our marketing staff negotiated contracts with various planetary governments and independent buyers from all over the universe. The technicians created animals that were compatible with the variations in climate, atmospheric and terrestrial density, and chemical content. In addition, we were paid to integrate our specimens with biological organisms engineered by other companies already living on a planet. In order to do this, our staff was in communication with other companies who created life forms. There were industry trade shows, publications, and a variety of other information supplied through an association that coordinated related projects.
When you see it from this direction, it makes sense. We hear that, and you talk about Anunnaki and all of this, that it was created and then they tweaked the DNA and here we are and all this. This goes along with that, but this is way more in depth. And this woman is talking about this in the 40s. There's no way she could do this. There's no way. Stay tuned for part 3.
Oh my God. What do you think about that, man?
Are you ready for today's lesson? Today's lesson is going to be tough on you. Yes. There is this character that you have been playing for far too long. And you see, when you play a character for too long, you embody it and it becomes you, and people can no longer tell the difference of your authentic self and the character that you have been playing. The character that you play, people think that it is you and it is not you. Okay? That is why there are some movies that you watch or TV programs or whatever. People have played these characters for too long. Okay? Until now, there's no difference. You can't tell who they are. You don't even know who they are. Even themselves, they forget who they are because they have been playing this character for too long. Kina Mzee Ojwang, kina Mama Kayai, kina Brooke, who are the bold and the beautiful, all these people. You look at them and you wonder, oh my goodness. So today I want to talk about the character that you're playing. And right now, there is this character that you've been playing for too long. It is called the victim character. You play victim. You play victim and then you complain and whine and want people to feel sorry for you. You want people to feel pity for you. And this character, you have played it so well until you have forgotten who you are. Okay? You have truly forgotten who you are. Why am I saying that you are actually playing a character, a victim character, and you don't even know about it? It is because of the situations that you are in. Places that you are in. You don't like them, but you stick to them. If you don't like something, get rid of it. If you don't like a certain place, don't go there. If you don't want to be around this person, remove yourself. Don't come out here and tell us, you see, this person is toxic. They make me feel this. They make me feel that. And yet, you continue going back to the same thing. You are playing victim. And you expect to be saved. No one is coming to save you. Nobody is coming to save you. Hakuna mtu anakuja kukutoa hapo kwa hiyo situation. Hakuna. So as you get into 2024, in your miserable state, don't come complaining to us. You see, you know, you think, no. If you are in a place where you're not feeling loved, appreciated, respected, You don't see your worth. You are around people who don't understand you. Get out. Get out. I don't care who these people are to you. Some of them are your own parents and your own siblings that are so toxic to you. But you continue to play victim. And when you play victim, you are weak. You are desperate. You are childish. Let me give you an example of how a child expects their parent to be their hero. When a child is scared of anything, they call out, "Mommy, mommy, daddy, come and get me. I'm so scared." Why? Because they know you will come and save them. And when you save your child from that situation, they see you as a hero. And you give them something to calm them down. Come on, I get you some ice cream. Let me buy you chocolate. Please don't feel bad about ABCD. Some of you are playing this game in your marriages. You are playing this game in your places of work. You are playing this game with your family members. You are playing these games with your business partners. You are playing this game with your friends. It's a matter of give and take. If you don't do this to me, you don't get this from me. And you see, when you play victim for too long, because you're in this toxic situation and you play victim, you actually turn into a toxic person to every other connection that you make. Yes. You become so toxic without you knowing that you're being toxic. Why? Because you've been playing this character for too long. You are used to it. Can't tell the difference. And there is another thing that you need to remove yourself from. This mentality of a savior coming to get you. How can a savior put you in a bad situation? And as you cry out in this bad situation that you are in, you cry out, you pray, you beg, you suffer, you do all these things. They don't come, they don't show up. And you console yourself at the end of the day. And you go back to them as a master. And you pray, "Oh, Jesus, please forgive me. Forgive you for being a victim of your own reality." Sad. Sad. Very sad. This is the most narcissistic relationship I know of Christians and Jesus. And they expect this savior to come. He's not coming. He's not coming. He's not coming. Get it to your head. He is not coming to get you. It is you to get yourself out. He showed you the way. But he's not coming for you. It is you to wake up. It is you to think outside the box. And he did it. The 18 years where you cannot account for Jesus, he was busy getting himself together. He was busy finding who he was. He was busy searching, not outside, deep. Because if you want to get out of this victim mentality and victim state, you don't look outside. You go deep and find out what are these things that are weighing you down. So you need to wake up. You need to wake up. Snap out of it. No savior is coming. No savior is coming to get you. Nobody's coming. So if you don't like a situation you are in, get out. Set boundaries. Remove yourself completely. Don't care about what people will say, or what can this go wrong, or what is going to happen, or things will fall apart. Of course, nothing grows in comfort. Your breakthrough is not going to come unless you have gone through the brokenness, the preparedness, the darkness. Until you get to that darkness, don't expect any growth. No, don't expect any growth. And I keep telling you, spirituality is not for the weak. It is for people who have been to hell many, many times. They are fearless. They have stepped into their warrior character. So we're like, bring it on.
Good people of Earth, thank you very much for watching up to this far, man. You are loved and respected. You see, leave some comment on what you think about all those videos that has passed, you see. And hit the like button. You can also hit the super thanks if possible. Tell us where you're watching from. And we are loved, man. Be good, just. By the way, that video I was telling you about, the one that I was saying I had forgotten about where it is. I'm not sure whether it has passed or is we have not reached for it, you see, because all these videos are good ones. But if you can guess which one maybe it was, you can leave some comments there. You see, maybe I can't remember.